Bowling bot. I know I was doing something wrong. I gotta spin it over 500 RPM before chucking it. That machine's feet are way over the line. Another leisure time activity covered, so now we can dedicate more time to our manual labor jobs. Breaking: Apple's polishing cloth is confirmed to be compatible with the M3 iPad Air models and the iPad A16. The firmware they just released bricked my cloth. On the phone with support as we speak. Can't innovate my ass. My friend bought a new monitor today and now there's a Wojak burned in his screen. Hilarious. New monitor. Like from a store. Or new to him, lol. Obvious return if from store, otherwise that's the reason to always want to see the tech working in person or test it before paying. Some newer monitors have a diagnostic somewhere in the menus that will try to clear burn in. This is insanely funny. OC7 jurors have been selected, so far, for the Donald Trump hush money trial. This is where those 7 jurors get their news. No one said Reddit. Or maybe the ones who said Reddit were immediately kicked out, smiley face. The 19th century faded newsprint aesthetic is a little strange to me. How does this work? Could a potential juror lie on purpose to try and get selected? I assume it's illegal to lie, but like for this question for example, how would you ever know if they lied? This is behind a paywall. How did they get this information? Was this a question asked during jury selection? U.S. government removing EV chargers from all federal buildings because they are not mission critical. The more than 8,000 charging ports available to federal workers are going away. Removing 8,000 chargers that taxpayers purchased is mission critical. Just stop adding new ones, or sell them to a private company to operate. American people have been scammed beyond comprehension. This is such a stupid level of pettiness, goddamn. Why remove something that's already installed? There is literally no point in this. This cannot be true. Remember when many here argued that the complaints about 12 GBs of RAM being insufficient are exaggerated? My GTX 1070 had 8 GB of VRAM in 2016. It's ridiculous that 8 GB is still the standard in 2025. I don't get why people are defending the trillion-dollar company. Yes, 12 GB is enough for most games in most scenarios. But RAM is cheap, and if it's already causing issues, it will only get worse later. I bet it would be payable at those settings with 16 GB. Nvidia CEO defends RTX 5090's high price, says gamers won't save $100 by choosing something a bit worse. Except one step down from the best isn't $100 cheaper, it's $1,000 cheaper. We got them by the balls and they can't do anything about it? If 1.5 million Germans have them, there must be something in it. How balcony solar is taking off. Balcony solar systems have been VAT, sales tax, free in Germany for the last couple of years, which is quite a big incentive, minus 19%, and massively improves the payback period. I read that as 1.5 meter Germans and thought that seems like an oddly specific and unusually short height. I saw the post with numbers sorted alphabetically and I wondered if you could calculate pi with German language, and it's quite close. OC. Close enough for an engineer. Similarly to the person that posted the original image with numbers presented in alphabetical order, I used Wiktionary for the numbers and Python for positioning the numbers and calculating the pi using the Monte Carlo method. Isn't there a paper on this by some mathematician? That if you draw a circle and randomly throw sticks at it, the ratio of sticks inside a circle and total sticks would be approximately pi. I swear I read it somewhere. 2 hours later. Content typo, applicaton/JSON. You have a typo, JSON-JSON. Fixed that for you. Should have had strong typing. Most common domesticated animal in each US county, 2022, OC. Calling humans domesticated animals is certainly a choice. Iowa is hog country, that's for sure. My brother said his monitor wasn't working and asked me to take a look. How long did it work for before it stopped? That poor thing. If you don't make him regret this for the rest of his life, you are letting the entire world down. We will be checking up. OEMs should start packing the power cord inside the case with the foam. So customers absolutely have to get it open to get the power cord. Radar cross section. Poorly organized chart. Bird should be in front of F-117 and F-35. And the Raptor at 0.0001. Grandma-proofed remotes. One of the worst jobs I ever had was doing tech support for a cable company. They should make remotes for old people that have fewer buttons on them. That shit is annoying. Actually a very good idea. I'll never understand why old people are bad at old tech, like sure if you give grandma an Apple Vision it's one thing, but TVs have been around as long as they have been. They just don't give a fuck anymore. Like and subscribe.